So
Yeah.
I think that we pretty much covered everything that we had listed in this one. But then I just wanted to have some fun session with you. So now is the time to tell me that about the things that happen on the Smule. For example,
So, talking about the significance of music in my life, I just don't know where to start and where to end because it's been such an integral part of my life. And not just as an art form, not even just a simple stress buster, but it's been powerful. And to just give you some examples, there were many incidences where people's attitude suddenly changed towards me when they saw me singing in college and such. I know that, okay, there were some friends, not friends, maybe classmates who I really, really admired, but I didn't know how to start conversation with them, right? But some of them saw me singing in the empty classroom all by myself, and suddenly I was something to them. I was something to them, and they liked me, right? So, and they became my best friends forever. So there have been incidences like that. There were times when some of my friends who were going through very troubling times, and uh, they asked me to sing for them, and they suddenly felt so much better. Uh, they felt healed. I feel healed after singing when I was going through my rough times. So music is just so much more to me than just an art form. It is my healing, it is my power, it is my saving grace. And I just cannot imagine my life without music. That is all I can say. And coming back to Smule, of course, all the benefits that I have personally received in my life. As I told you, that music is my saving grace. It has helped me connect with people. It has helped me change the attitude of people towards me to more loving and kind attitude. It has brought me so much. But Smule allowed all of that just sitting at home, just sitting at home. And uh, before lockdown, I had gotten so busy at almost for a decade. I hardly could find any time for singing with family life and career and all that, right? So in lockdown, I was really going through very rough time professionally, personally, and many other levels too. And I was really, really on the verge of depression. I was really going through very, very hard times. And at that time, I joined Smule, and it was really such a relief, such a relief. I could divert my attention from wherever to just music. It was a big stress relief for me. And the most beautiful thing about Smule, personally for me, is that the community, I received so much love from so many people supporting me, appreciating me, admiring me, healing me, encouraging me, motivating me, that I got my confidence back. I was almost on the verge of depression. I was so feeling low. I remember there was a time I even questioned my existence. Why am I here? What am I doing? What is my purpose? And at that time, this whole community, all my friends on Smule, my followers on Smule, they literally lifted me from crap that I was going through. And I literally felt like I'm on cloud. Uh, I got my confidence back. I got my courage back. I I was lifted in my own eyes. And that set me on a new journey on multiple levels, on my career, in terms of my profession, in terms of my personal life, and many, many other fronts. I found my new identity through Smule. And I'm so grateful to each of my followers, each of my friends, and everybody on Smule who's crossed my paths and encouraged me throughout my journey. I learned to sing in different languages that I thought I would never do. But it was only because of the support of my friends and constant pushing of a few friends on Smule that I thought, okay, maybe I should try. And I tried, and then it was supported even more than I thought, in spite of making all mistakes or whatever. This is such an encouraging and motivating community. It's really a very significant milestone, I would say, in my life. It's a happy place. It's a happy place because you go to Smule and then you can just forget about everything else that is going on in your life, and you have a good time and you can connect with people. You don't feel lonely here. So it's really healing. I know of people who have been battling depression, even suicidal people who come here for some relief and heal and heal. And heal just listening to others. Even there are some people who don't sing, but they listen to others and heal. And they have communicated that to me. That is amazing. I know of people who have lost loved ones, especially through lockdown and in any other circumstances, and they've lost their parents, they've lost their children, and some very close family members. And Smule provided them that relief or just some way to divert their mind. uh, it's amazing. It's amazing what people have received here. um, People have been battling some chronic diseases like cancer, uh, or just chronically ill, and they cannot go anywhere, but they can go to Smule. They can still connect with the world outside. They can still um, feel that relief in their heart and that bonding and community feeling, just sitting on a hospital bed, just laying there, or just being alone at home. So it is powerful. It is so amazing. And there are multiple factors. There are multiple good things about Smule, but I specifically wanted to bring out the healing aspect of Smule because that is the theme here today, in this interview. So yes, lots and lots of healing. It's a happy place, like I say. I personally am so, so grateful to this platform, to everybody that I've met here, everybody that I've crossed paths with. Lots and lots of gratitude. I have made some amazing friends, some amazing relationships on this platform, and it that wouldn't have happened if it were not for Smule. So um, I'm a huge, huge supporter, backer, a fan of this platform. Thank you for whoever thought about this idea and did everything in their capacity to bring it to us. Thank you.
So, music have that ability to pinpoint an emotion in a particular time, and it's like a timestamp, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
That's
is
how they
that
use
so?
it.
I'm just curious about that part of the brain that tells you listening to that music to bring that memory back to you from the
Yes.
past, which is probably 10, 15 years ago. So it's like, it's a beautiful thing to.
Yeah, yeah. And that's how it trains brain, to remember in olden days, like we used to sing these tables and we
Right,
memorize tables, or
right.
even as long as like the moment you put a tune to something,
Hmm.
suddenly it becomes easy
It
to
comes,
remember.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it's not just like instant memory, it's like a long-term memory. It stays in the
right,
long term.
right, right, right.
So yeah, it has like a
Because it
amazing
has an amazing
uh,
effect of learning things and something to relate to and things like that, rhyming. So